is a Beyond the Easel featuring Gauguin and Van Gogh. Yes, I am doing the infamous ear cutting off story. Like at that point, their artwork was not well received. It's hard to even imagine this, but they were like complete outsider artists. And Van Gogh thought Gauguin was the better painter. And so he wrote him all of these letters saying, please come down. I need you to come down here. We're going to make an amazing art colony. It's going to be great, bro. Come on, trust me. We're going to party down here. And eventually Paul was like, okay, I'll come down. Super cute part of this story is when Gauguin got off of the train on the platform, somebody recognized him because Van Gogh had brought his portrait around to everyone and was like, my friend's coming, my friend's coming. Vincent had a somewhat reputation for being mercurial, and so he was apprehensive about this, but eventually decided to come down. So he gets down there. Vincent had rented a 2-bedroom hotel for them, which whatever. They started painting, and Vincent just becomes like this open reception to Paul's will. He says, tell me how to paint. Like, I whatever you say I'm doing wrong, I'll stop doing it. Like, how do I improve my painting? And so Paul tears into him. This is, after this critique, the period in which Van Gogh makes the sunflower paintings. His arguably most famous period of painting happened after Paul Gauguin ripped him a new one. They're painting, and Vincent's not sleeping, and they're drinking a lot. And something happens. We don't really know what. This point in the friendship, Paul Gauguin's diary says that he woke up one night and Vincent was standing over him, just staring at him, which is, that's creepy. I'm not gonna lie, that would freak me out. So Paul's like, go to bed, and Vincent kind of like lurches back over to the other side of the room and is just kind of sitting there, staring up at the ceiling. He hasn't slept in days at this point. And Paul's getting the vibe, man. He's like, I gotta get out of here. So he rents another room down the street and leaves. They'd been drinking again, and they had been doing absinthe. He's leaving that night to go to the other hotel room. He hears this familiar footsteps behind him. And he turns around, and there stands Van Gogh with a straight razor. And Paul's like, what's up? What do you want? What are you doing? And Van Gogh just stops in his tracks. Paul was a pretty big guy. Van Gogh was not a big guy. And Van Gogh retreats and goes back to